Hello friends, ඉතින් කොහොමද ඔයගලන්ට? ඉතින් ඔන්න අද ඔයගොල්ලෝ එකතුලා ඉන්නේ Jurassic World Evolution 3 වල අපි කියන second episode එකත් එක්ක. ඉතින් ඔන්න අද අපි play කරන්න යන්නේ campaign එකේ second part එක. අපි කලින් episode එකේ නැවතුනේ අපි male breeds හදන්න male breed කරන්න Hawaii වලට යන තැනින් තමයි නැවතුනේ. ඉතින් අපි මෙතනින් නම් ස්ටෝරි කන්ටිනියු කරගෙන යමු. මොකද වෙන්නේ බලමු. මේ කැම්පේන් එකේ ඉතින් කට්ටිය කලින් වීඩියෝ එක බලලා තිබ්බා. හොඳ රිප්ලයිස් ආවලා තිබ්බා. ඉතින් හැමෝටම thank you. ඒ වගේම තමයි මේ වීඩියෝ එකට ලයික් එකක් දාලා subscribe කරලා ගියා අමතක කරන්න එපා. ඒ වගේම වීඩියෝ එක අන්තිමට ඔයාලට වීඩියෝ එක ගැන මොකද හිතුනේ කියලා කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. එහෙනම් guys අපි යමු වීඩියෝ එකට. හරි guys ඉතින් ලෝඩ් වුණා. වෙලා ගියා ලෝඩ් වෙන්න. ඒදි කියලා try කරා ගොඩක් සිටි ඒ ඔක්කොට කච්ච නෑඩේ අපන්නේ නැද ඒ බලන්න කරගන්න මැප් එකට ඕකේ පොඩි වායි වගේ එවඩ කියන්නවා ඒ ලංකාව දිනවා Dinosaur. Hawaii වල තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මම හිතනවා මම හොඳට එනවද කියලා. පොඩ්ඩක් සෙමවෙයි සිතන්නේ බා විසිට. අපි යන්නේ sustainable breeding program එකක් කරන්න.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice, build more places to hide than you think you need.
Aloha Hawaii!
This is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to meet you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely going to make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
Run no guys make lesson. තියෙන පොතකදී මෙන්න මේ වගේ ටික් කරුවා ලස්සනයි හදපු වැඩි let's control center එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ
We should hook that building up to the path network too.
ආත් එක්ක කනෙක්ට් කරන්න ඕනේ.
Science by
මෙතන power
candlelight
නෑනේ.
is great
මෙතන
for
power නැහැ.
atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Backup generator.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
කරුවේ කරන්න ඕනේ. කියන්නේ අපි සයින් නෝද වැඩට ගන්න ඕනේ. ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපි ඇස් මුණ බලන්න නෙමෙයි මේ. ගන්න අපි ස්කිප් කරලා ගමු. මම ජෙනටික් ස්කිල් එක දෙකට වඩා තියෙනවා. දැන් ගාන වෙන්න. ලක්ෂ 60000යි ආ. වැඩන්නේ. වැඩුනේ. ෆික්ස්නේ. ඕකේ අපි මෙයාව ගමුනේ.
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research. That's where the science center comes in.
අර ගයිස් අපි සෙන්සර් එකක් හදුවා. අපි මෙතන ගාව
Attention all science personnel. Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
Ini modification. Ini kan Aisa. Yakar avatar. Ayo sih. यहाँ पे साइन करो.
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
और कट्टी वापे हायर करन लो. उधर पे डोर. कमेंट और लॉजिस्टिक. Redwood.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely
Okay.
no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure. What
Abhi
better
guys,
reason to
again,
bring a
we are
breathing,
Maiasaurus
thinking
ki
being into a
kinani
strange
mein
new world than
fossils were
a
nani.
lovely, apt name?
Okay, अब researching start करो.
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
මේ expedition center එකෙන් තමයි අපි මේ කියව යවන්නේ. අර කියන්නේ ඔය ෆොසිල් වෙන තැන් වලට යවන්නේ expedition. Jurassic Park එක මේ පැත්තට හරවන හරවන්න බෑ
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
දැන් අපි මේ යවන්න ඕනේ ලංකාවේ නෑ නේ වැඩේ අය අපි යවමු Dinosaur.
Fantastic! Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh? Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work.
අපි දැන් ranger post එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ
Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols. Looking good! Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Across to patrol.
හරි ඒගොල්ලෝ පිටට ඩිසයින් කරලා තියෙනවා ඔන්න ඉතින් නේද පිටට
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Status check करना guys
Generator.
Double dead. ඒක නෙමෙයි මෙතන ඉන්න පොලිස ඉතින් එන අමාරුයි ඒක Lanka London ground leaf and ඒක විතරයි ප්‍රශ්නේ
No one's going to want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch. Huh? How's that for showing you're working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Gak pasti baru main Gather अरे अभी मैं ढूंढा कि अब प्लेस करूँ मैं अपनी दान ने वील गैलरी का अगर मैं इतनी अंदर खट्टी डायनोसॉर्स का भला है और कुछ नाइस वेटी
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
displayed for you.
देखा डक
Generator will be running soon.
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they find anything good?
Use the science center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
හරිනේ ලොකුට තේරුන්නේ ගැන මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ
Ooh, while we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
මේක සිතමා මේන තව හදන්නේ එක්සේම හැ पाथ एक कनेक्ट करो
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, Generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
Okay guys, අපි මේවා තමයි මුලින්ම හදන්න යන්නේ. Okay. Ready පටන්. වෙයිට් කරන්න. යාවා.
Commencing synthesis.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Geez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes,
Okay,
optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic. So let's keep on going.
මේල් කට්ටියට.
I'm never going to be a fan of more outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
වඩාලු දෙන්න. බෑග් වැඩි කරලා තියෙනවා. යාවා කපුඩි.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. You gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
කට්ටියම අනේ හරිනේ. අයිනේ.
Commencing
අපි පළවෙනි
synthesis
ඩයිනෝසර්
procedure.
එනගමන් තියෙන.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
Incubation.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay guys, ඉතින් ඔන්න දැන් රිලීස් කරන්න යන්නේ පළවෙනි ඩයිනෝසෝරයාව. ඉතින් නම් මයිසෝරස් කෙනෙක් බලමු රිලීස් කරන්න.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different
මේවල
patterns
නැගී
too.
තියෙන පැටර්න්ස් වෙනස් නිසා.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable.
හරිනේ.
Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
එතන මෙහෙම පෙන්වන්නේ නැහැ. ड्राइव करने वाले अरे नहीं
Check request received. Starting additional task.
යන්නේ අඩි ඒ මම බලනවා ආපේ නෙස්ටි ආපේ ඉතලා මම දැන් බලුවි ඉතලා
Conditions are right and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey! Hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Oh, no. Where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clement. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
ඒගොල්ලෝ දාපු ගමන් ක්ලේම් කරානේ
It worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
This seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
ආවර පොඩිවට මිෂන් කියන දැන්ට අපි Okay. So, yeah. Guys, no me gracias. Arturo.
And without a functioning park, where would we be? What, sitting at home? Not teetering on the edge of chaos? Boy, wouldn't that be dull?
Guys, what?
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word, you actually did it. By recreating natural conditions, no less. This could be just the thing to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow. I feel like I'm staring at history in the making, and it is adorable. I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr., so make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest, that's any side, right? What a photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. They grow up so fast.
Taking the wheel.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating. We'll need a paleomedical facility to do so. You can choose an MBU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let's find out what's wrong as soon as possible.
Good thing.
All right, we've done the scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
Sure thing.
මේක රික්වෙස්ට් කරන්න ඕන යෝ එක. අද ඕනි ලොජිස්ටික්ස් ඕනි වෙල්ෆෙයාර් ඕනි. යවදා
Moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores
Okay,
have
I see.
noticed the
Then
human
up in
buffet
Montana,
that we've
get a
graciously
attack,
set up for them. What a surprise.
Yes, well, we need to
Okay,
return
that's
there
lovely.
immediately and handle the situation.
මේකොල ගෙලෙම කියෝ එක රිසර්ච් කරනවා මරවැඩි හරි ගියා. අපි යන්න ඕනේ දානවල.
Everyone, the velociraptors.
මේ ප්ලෑන්
What are they
කරනවා නේද?
doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
ඒ පාකියට ඇටැක් කරනවා.
I alert people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right, well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter.
Generator will be running soon.
Okay, අපි
Topping up generator.
A fine-looking hidey hole there. Now open up the shelter to put out the alert. Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Incoming asset ID.
කරන්නේ හතර.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
We should power those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all? But no, I don't want dinosaurs getting out either. Worth making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
Aspettado mio. Guarda.
Acknowledging asset collection request. En route to collect the asset. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
It's strange, isn't it? Alan and Ellie had a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Huh.
I'm camera.
Generator just needs some fuel.
Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
Fuel incoming.
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
Okay guys, ඉතින් අපි යන ඊළඟ වීඩියෝ එකකින් සෙට් වෙමු. ඔන්න අද ටිකක් දිග වීඩියෝ එකක් ගෙනාවා. අපි ගොඩක් දුරට කැම්පේන් එකේ ටික දුරක් ආවා. දැන් අපි ඊළඟ වීඩියෝ එකෙන් සෙට් වෙමු. ඔන්න අද වීඩියෝ එක ගැන හිතන දේ ඔයාලා කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න. ඒ වගේම මේ වගේ ඩයිනෝසර් වැඩවලට ආස කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට ෂෙයා කරන්න. ලයික් එකක් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාගෙන යන්න. අනිවාර්යයෙන් සබ්ස්ක්‍රයිබ් කරන්න. මේ සිතුරු වීඩියෝස් බලන්න. එහෙනම් ඉස්සරහ වීඩියෝ එක සෙට් වෙමු. ඉතින් ජුරාසික් වර්ල්ඩ් විතරක් නෙවෙයි වෙන වෙන වීඩියෝස් ගේන්න ඉස්සරහට. එහෙනම් හැමෝටම good bye.